Everybody, welcome to another episode of Adjusting Success. Today we're going through Google. This one's an important one, and we'll go as slow or as quickly as you want through this because there's some important things. Should you be running Google Ads? Question is a great question. I think we should be running Google Ads. Google is a completely different target market. Google is quite important. So today we'll be going through Google Ads. So definitely, let's learn a little bit about that. I'll go at your guys' pace. I got some feedback from last week. They were like, "Dude, that was a fire hose." So, but I mean, it does take time to learn and do this stuff. So that's what we're here for. I mean, if you need help with ads, you hire us. We run your ads, and in the meantime, you learn how to do them so that you're not dependent on agencies forever. So that's the whole point there. But today, Google. So let's focus on Google. But if you have any questions about anything, I've got the live stream up here. We can do that. I'll share my screen and we'll start going through just what to look at for Google. So when we say Google Ads, really what we're saying is how's your website SEO doing? So let's grade each other on this and let's see how our website SEO is doing and how we're getting organic traffic. So I'll get you into my screens here. We're going to play around. I'll show you my CRM a little bit and what I do. There's lots of different programs you can use. This is high level. We follow our business here, and I'm just showing you the last 30 days of data from Google and what we get. Because once I get to my Google Ads page, you're going to see zero data because we currently haven't run Google Ads in quite a long time. But we have over the years, we turn them on and we turn them off and we optimize them and then we, run them and then we turn them off. So this is what I'm getting organically. Yeah, 82 calls a month, 159 website hits, 204 map hits, and about 487 searches. So organically. Now, so 691 views. The most important thing is the calls. That's what we're trying to get, calls, right? So I look at this, I'm like, okay, if I'm getting naturally 80, 90 calls a month, if I'm going to start doing advertising, what should I invest in? Or what should I be looking for? Well, obviously more than 90 calls a month, right? So once we start spending money on Google, we want to look at what's the results on this. So the biggest thing I get with Google is people like, well, I tried Google Ads and I can't tell if I'm getting any hits on this. So I'm just going to go back to me for a second. Any hits on my Google Ads? I don't know if they're working, if I'm getting anything from it. And I tell them, well, you got to know your numbers. You got to know your metrics. So looking at your metrics, let's go to my Google page here. I'm going to go here for you, Google page. There we go. So once you log into Google Ads, so right here at the top, you can see ads.google.com. Automatically, it's going to go to your profile. And what you'll see is statistics through here on what you're spending. This is over the last 3 years. So I'm just going to filter this down to, last month. There we go. All right, so we're doing nothing here for now. But this is what your homepage will look like, and it'll say create ads, policy reviews, and all these things. So what we want to do is slowly go through this video and show you how to set up an ad, so you don't have to overthink this. So let's go through that. So right here is the plus button. Any questions before we start? Should I guide this in any way? Let me just wait a second. Who's on here? Can you guys hear me? First of all, how about a thumbs up or like whatever, something, because sometimes we have audio problems and it's ridiculous, but give me a thumbs up if you're here, just so I know you're here. And then if you have any like specific questions, instead of me just going through what I think is important, maybe some of you are already in this stuff. Maybe you have more advanced questions. Here's your opportunity. We don't have to cater this to marketing 101. Hey, Anna, thanks for that. Great. Okay. So you guys can hear me. It's all good. Let's get going. So Google Ads. Thank you. We can hear. Appreciate it. Okay. So here we go. Google Ads. But ask questions, Anna. If you have any questions, you just put them right here in the stream and we go. If you've never played with Google before, this is going to be a great video for you, and I'll keep it short and sweet so you guys can learn. Back to our account here. So if you've played with Facebook ads, then it's the same thing. Create a campaign. This is the same thing here. It gets a little bit more complicated with Google because now they're asking you, what are you trying to do? Well, we're going to try and do a campaign. And just like Facebook, they ask you, are you doing a leads, a brand awareness? Are you doing, here's their awareness, website traffic, very similar, right? So what we do is we go into our leads. This is typically what we want to do. Or if we're doing an event, you can do this too. I haven't played too much with that, but with leads, we go into here and we're going to get the right the right conversion goals here. And what we want is, a phone call from, I'm going to fix this later. Don't worry about that. It's my account's all messy. Contacts, phone calls, and submission from a lead form. Now, a lead form can be your contact us on your webpage. So you're going to see all this stuff, and you do have to fix these as you get in there, which we will. $99 form. Yeah, that must be my landing page. Okay, so we're going to go through here. And then down here, they have a couple options. Search and Performance Max are going to be the two that you only play with ever. We'll do a completely different video on Performance Max. Performance Max is really cool, but the most effective ads to run on Google are your search. You want to optimize your ads for people to search and find you. So you want to do, select the ways you like to reach your goal. Website visits, you could put in your business name. And you can do phone calls. And what we're going to do, this is going to be a cool one. I'm going to run the ad. I'm going to run the ad and give you guys feedback on this exact ad. So whatever, we can make this calls 2024. Awesome. Continue. So what do you want to focus on? Conversion, conversion value, clicks, impressions. It's always conversion. And you're going to go to next. You're going to let Google do the rest. Let me just quickly check if you guys have any questions. First time Google ad, hopefully soon. So learning a ton. Only Instagram ads so far. Good, Anna. Good job. Okay, so we're going to go through here. So we're going to go search network. Ads can appear near Google search results and other Google sites when people. So you do want that. You want them to display your ads across all partners and display network. So that's what you're paying. I mean, Google is vast across the internet. You definitely want to use that as much as possible. So you're going to enter locations to target. So what you'll see here is all countries, United States and Canada, United States. And then you can actually enter a location. You can put in your local city and then go from there. But it can actually be very close to your county as well. Like you can put in your county. You can see how many people live in the county. We're in a unique area. We definitely don't want to do, because where we're located is on the border of two counties. So what we're going to do is our actual location, and we're going to target this area. And then you can just keep adding areas around target. This is the best way to target your ads. All the people following me in these cities are like, oh no, he's doing ads. It's okay. It's all good. There's plenty of chiropractors out there. Don't worry about it. What else we got? Glutes. I guess we could do that too. Why not? 30,000 people live there too. I find this. So for me, the way I pick these areas is I'm like smack dab of all four of these. So this is just a good reach we're getting. And we're telling Google, hey, you know what? People are location oriented. So we're gonna go from there. Presence or interest? No, we don't need to do that. Select the languages. You don't need to do this. It defaults to English. Use keyword match types and use only assets I provide directly for my ads. Yes, just whatever you put in the ads. So then if you choose this one, use my content from a landing page, what you're going to get is they're going to read, a bot's going to go through and read everything on your landing page and use some of it for your ad, which sometimes doesn't really fit well. So the most important thing with your ads is the keywords. So I always use Google's help a little bit here. So you can see what's going to happen here. Here's a URL. Describe the product or service you want. Google just did this as I click that button. They did this right here. We are a chiropractic clinic located in Luz, Florida, serving the community with quality chiropractic care. Chiropractor, Enrico, they took that off the website. Visit our website or call us today. Our target audience is people who are interested in reading free ebooks. See, not really, because my stuff overlaps because I teach you guys. So what Google did is went on the internet and pulled up my name. See? And now they're putting my coaching stuff in there as well. So you gotta go through it, and you can customize this. You can write this any way you want it to go there. Let's go back to keywords. So we're going to enter, here's the keywords that they recommend. You're going to enter products or services to advertise. Chiropractic, chiropractor, whatever you do in your clinic. I'll stop there. I'll just keep it simple. And then you can update the keyword selection. So we don't want life chiropractic. They're just taking your name, full life. Chiropractic doctor, red light therapy for pain, spinal decompression, pain. Sure. Show your ads more often to people searching for what your business offers. Good. And then here we go. So now we're into the ad development of what it's going to look like when people scroll through their phones or their desktops. And I'm just going to quickly see if there's any questions. No, good. So Full Life Tampa, display the path that you want them to go. So this would be fullifetampa.com/, and then you have to actually go to your website. You got to go to your website and you got to find your landing page, your actual URL. Everyone makes mistakes about this. So you go to contact. There we go. We just got a new website. Don't give me a hard time. That's it. So ours is content. So I just always copy. I just, copy that, go straight to here, put it in there properly, and then make sure it is contact-us like that. There we go. That way it goes straight to our landing page. So add a phone number. Good. And that's the correct phone number. Sometimes you have to enter this stuff in properly. They're taking it from your Google profile and just assuming that that's the right one. These are all the things that you are putting in for your header. Now your headlines will show up here. Let me show you something here, like a headline here. Let's do pregnancy care for moms. There you go. That's what it's going to look. It's showing you that ad is going to rotate with that Lutz chiropractor, and then what they're doing is mix and matching your headlines to grab attention for you. Pretty easy when your website's all here, and you can just fill the descriptions to say anything you want. The description is now the lower font underneath. The most effective things, just to save you some time, if you're going to write an ad, are the hot words are safe, effective, gentle. Those are the most popular words. And I just went through another thing too for your keywords. You should be populating some cooler stuff here too. Let me just quickly, I save all this stuff and then Monday night comes around and I'm not as organized as I planned to be. I took a screenshot of it. It was super. Oh yeah, here we go. So chiropractor near me. That's we know that one. That one's one that we want in our keywords. Chiropractic near me cash. If you're a cash provider, that's fantastic. If you're open on weekends, you definitely want to put that chiropractor near me open late or open weekends. Those are under keywords. So that's what you want to put through there. There you go. Just ideas on what to do. And then business names. So you just got to go through each one of these. Any images that you want to add, images must meet the quality. You would just add images from your website or wherever, whichever ones you want through here. Or you can upload new ones as well. And what else do we got in here? So some of our new office. Do that. Do that. There we go. Then you can upload right here from your computer, which I really need to do because we don't have anything. new in our office. We're in a brand new office. Now I'm doing this from home, so it's okay. I'll upload from the office because I have all my stuff there. But anyways, you can upload your photos here. You can add your websites, your social, and then or you can use free stock images. I'm not a big fan of stock images, but why not? I mean, why not check what they got? These are the common ones. Yeah, no, not for us. I don't think anyone listening is going to use any of those. Okay. Save. We close out of there. We got a couple things there. The business name, you want to make sure it's correct. They're using it from your profile. And please make sure you have your Google My Business all up to date. Really important to have that. So we close that, save. Full Life Chiropractic. You can add a logo. Yeah, that's the one. Great. Site links. You can add any suggested site links to maybe your homepage. I think that's what they're looking for there is to add like your homepage in there. And then call outs, call us or where we're located. And then you go from there. And it gives you a rating at the top. It's just telling you how you're doing so far with your ad. And you just want to make sure you fill up as much as you possibly can. Um, oh, those are already there. Okay, good. Chiropractor near me. Good. We'll get to that in a second. So next. Now the budgets that they give you are going to be pretty good. I mean, they're going to be pretty much where you want to start. It's making me log in to make sure it's me. Sorry for this, guys. But when you do things live, I just wanted to show you it's real. This isn't a photo, a pretty YouTube channel with like professional videos that are not tailored to exactly what you need, but at least it works. So you got a $21 average. That is actually a pretty good start for the ad. You can go up to 30. That is what it costs to run. It's about $100 a week to run good ads on Google. But I say a healthy budget to start is $500. So that is where you should be. You can pick a lower one if you want, but they'll get the data they need here. You can set custom budgets as well. But let's start with that, the 2172, and we'll just see how the data plays. So now I know in my head, I get about 80 to 90 calls a month. I'm going to run this for 30 days. And if we get a spike in calls, whatever it is, 100, 114, whatever it is, then we're on to something. Now we can go back and look at the data and see if the ads are actually working. And then we can play with the ad budget for March and then reassess and then play with the ad budget for April. But knowing that you're going to spend, $6,000 a year on Google Ads to get your name out there to acquire new search clients is a really, really good strategy, and we should all be doing it. Questions as I go. So you're saying for the website shouldn't be your homepage. Should go to your scheduling. Yeah, for sure. Because this is like an ad, just like your Instagram ads, like you were saying, Anna. You want this to go straight to where it's quick. Remember, people don't have enough time to make a decision. They're searching for other chiropractors. They're searching for massage. They're searching for acupuncture. They're in pain. They want to see, what's going to help them. Or maybe they are just searching for chiropractic. So you want to lead them directly to where they're going to convert. So it's kind of like reverse engineering psychology a little bit in marketing is like, okay, you got an ad, they've clicked on it, way to go. Perfect. You got a decent ad going. That's great. Then they click on it. Where do you want them to go? To your homepage where they're going to have to read a paragraph? Not a good idea. Unless your homepage is like a landing page. Let me show you ours. So when you go to our homepage, like we've added this stuff right here at the beginning, but it's still, I still think you would lose them because if they miss the button on their phone, like if they're on their phone, this is a desktop, but if they miss it and then they scroll down and look, we got all this stuff here. Now you're going to lose people. Okay. So my advice is go get them right to that contact us page and really make this clean, like super simple. All they do is, name, they enter this stuff in, and we add a couple drop downs on purpose to eliminate bots. And then this as well, verification. So now you're not getting bots to your ads that are wasting money and things like that as well. So yeah, this is a really good um, strategy for that. I hope that answers that question. For the first time ads, my screen looks a lot. The difference, you get an opportunity to adjust the ad once you launch it. Yes, once you launch it, you can go back and edit it. You can turn it off. You can pause it. Um, can't see your screen right now to see what your contact page looks like. Oh, look at that. Thank you. Okay, hang on a second. Why did that happen? So you guys cannot see this when I do that, or my data, or my ads. The ads you can see, but you can't see the landing page. This right here. Let me just go back here. And oh, dang it. I forgot to do this. I'm so sorry. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Landing page. Perfect. So my homepage. I'm sorry, Anna. Thanks for catching that. So when we go to the this is my homepage. So if I send them to my homepage, I think we've done a good job with this part here, but it can be easily missed because it's all aesthetic. It looks nice with the grays and everything. I think it could be missed on a phone, and then people start doing this, and now you've lost them. You got 3 seconds, and they're out. So if you send them to your contact us page and all they see is this, and it automatically fills like that for them, just like a Facebook form, I think you're in a better. The data shows this is better. This works a lot better. So we have a couple bot things that prevents them from being a bot, which is great. So this goes in. Your team gets a direct email from this, right? Because it goes right to your email. I love this. Google's of course keeping track of all the clicks and everything, so that's fantastic as well. Good catch, Anna. Thanks for that. You guys can only see me still? No. No way. If I'm doing this, you guys can't see me scrolling through the different tabs? I did a test run right before this. Come on. This is working, right? You guys can see my website, correct? Or no? None of this stuff? Oh, it's back now. Good. So you guys saw this? So this is our contact us page. This is definitely where you want to send people compared to the homepage. The homepage is I know we have this. We have these buttons, and yes, maybe some people will convert, but it's an easy way to lose them. All they do is they hit the wrong thing. They hit two convenient locations, and now they're like, "Oh, he's in Winter Haven. I live in Lutz." Because people are dumb. So even though it's right there, right? So you don't want to lose them. So that's it. It's just your contact page. And if you have a messy contact page, I think that's the one thing you should fix right now. Call your webmaster and clean it up. I'm not saying mine is perfect. I'm just saying it should be a very simple landing page, like with very little distractions for people to just click on other things. Like none of this else, nothing else here is clickable except that they submit a question or submit here, which is the exact same box, just in two different areas. So I hope that answers that question. Anything else? Let me get to this stuff. We can see it. Yes. Awesome. Thanks. So there's some more questions here. Let's go here. This is just the screen looks crazy. Okay, there we go. If you have an office with multiple services, yep. Would you pick one service to focus on primarily, or would you do an ad for all the services at once? Perfect. Lauren, watch this. So we're currently working on this right now with my ad. So in the previous screen, I was putting down all the things that we did, red light therapy, acupuncture, chiropractic, all in the same ad. Because what will happen, I want to go back for 1 second. Let me just go back. Keywords and ads for you for Lauren. Let's help Lauren out here. Here we go, Lauren. So as we were building this ad, I would put everything right here: pelvic floor, physical therapy, chiropractic, chiropractic roots, pregnancy care for moms, acupuncture. I still have more here. I could do a whole bunch of stuff. Acupuncture offered on site, IV therapy, on site. I mean, just I would don't put periods in there. Everything. And then what happens here, Lauren, is you'll see it's just populating, showing you what the ad will look like as people are scrolling through Google. See? So it shows us the acupuncture. It shows us the accepting new patients. It's adding in the photos we added. So the search campaign is the best. Let me go back. How are we doing? Oh, Anna is moderating this. Thank you. Did you guys see that? Oh, I'm an idiot. Add to stage. Go here. Lauren, I'm sorry. Back to here. You guys are going to dump me. No one's ever going to watch my channel ever again. I ruined it tonight. It's over. Okay. Red light therapy. I would put in pelvic floor therapy right there. Right. So I would put it in pelvic floor. We don't do it anymore. We used to. They went out and opened an office right across the street, which is amazing. Okay. Pelvic floor therapy. Yeah, but we're doing red light in the office. So I'm going back for that because I'm actually going to run this ad and I'm going to show you guys how the results come through. So that way you're not dumping a ton of money. Anyways, okay. Chiropractic, pregnancy for care for moms, accepting new acupuncture offered on site, IV therapy on site, functional medicine. It just lets you keep going. And what it does is as you keep running the ad, functional medicine, it just picks the best ones and runs with it. And then you'll be able to see the data and which headlines are doing the best. So as you go down here, you put in your descriptions for everything, accepting new patients. I was saying, safe, gentle, effective are the key. You can put in cash office. There you go. I mean, these little triggers actually go a long way. If you're an insurance office, I would totally put insurance there. I mean, that's a highlight to your care, right? Good. And I'm going to bounce back and go back to review. Okay. So we went through that. Great questions, Lauren. I'm going to go back and just check the Anna. Yeah. Great thing. It says to stick to 7 to 10 keywords. So you usually do more. It will only allow 11. So if you put in 14, it's just going to pick your first top 11. Number 12, 13, 14 will never be shown. It'll never be targeted for that. Would you ever recommend doing it direct to your booking site? Yeah. I would test both. I would run one for, 30, 60 days, see how it's converting, and then run that ad. How about this? I would run it for 30 days on the converting site, Jane, and then I would run it 30 days on my contact us page just to see. And yes, things change month to month. I get it. But if you do February, March, that's great. If you do May, June, that's different. Now we got kids in school, kids out of school. Maybe it is different in your area. So picking times of the year is important. But I think, February, March, April, very similar months. October, November, December, very similar months. Well, not December, right? That's where we do a lot of our testing is in the spring and the fall when people are consistently in a routine. Summer can really be different. I don't know where you're located, but summer can be different. Great questions, guys. Okay. I'm not hitting that button anymore. I'm just going to do this so you see the perpetual infinite windows there. But is Google still pay per click? No, I'm going to show you right now. So go back to the ads here. It will show you a pay per click rate. So I shouldn't say no because there is a pay per click option. Once you start running the ad, it will show you how much a click costs, but you're no longer bidding based on clicks. You're bidding on maximum conversions. This is what we're trying to do here. So keywords here. Oh, here, I'm answering my own questions as we go. 11 is the most you can pick. And that's where our keywords were. This is not a good keyword. So maybe I should stop for a second. Maybe I should really do like really good keywords like pain medicine. I know for a fact I've tested all this stuff. It's not good. Open late is a fantastic keyword. Open weekends is a fantastic keyword. Cash office is good, but typically you want to be using these things for the things that you do. Acupuncture. We used to do massage. We don't anymore. Low back pain treatment, sciatica. I would put pregnancy in here, just because people like it's really tough to market to pregnancy in pediatrics. It is, but if you start using ads properly like this and start getting these information out there, then it's not, because now you're bringing that to the surface so people can actually see it. But you'll see that the clicks on pregnancy are going to be a lot lower than anything else. Did I go too fast? Because we're at the end of this publishing campaign, and I did this on purpose because I don't want you guys to be scared about running a campaign. Throw a few $100 at it. Don't throw thousands at it because you just won't know. Um, So here, what Google does at the top, when you get to the end here and you're going to publish your campaign, right before you do, look at how they can improve your ads. It's saying, hey, listen to us for a second. We can improve the optimization by 11% if you do this, click view, 6% if you do this, 3% if you do this, and 0.2% if you just add at least 4 images. I think I only added 2 or 3, so we got to add one more. But these things are worth viewing. You're going to view this and you're going to kind of listen to the creative. I can help you create headlines and descriptions at any time. This is just AI. You just put stuff in there and say, um, chiropractor open late. See what it says. Let's just have some fun with this. Never mind. I think it's because it's full. Forget. So the optimization is all going to be here. I don't know how to improve this number for you. Oh, there we go. Okay. Good. And you want this to be at least 80. So there's a couple things we need to do to just optimize this, and I'll get back to that in a second. So that's it. This is what you're looking back at. Let's just publish it. I want to show you how an ad looks like and what to look at with your data. Finish setting up conversion tracking by making sure your conversion actions are. This is important, so we got to go through it. Get started. So this is how it's going to convert. It's going to be like, if they call you, do you want us to track it? If you want us, where they go, our business profile. So I had a form. This one isn't connected right now, but I could switch it to your contact us form, and you can go from there. So you can click what's going on here. So I would do the calls from the ad. We want that one. Business profile form. I think it shows you which one it is. Let me just check. You guys will have these mostly blank, and you'll have to set them up. And all you do is put in a new conversion right here. So you go to new conversion, website or phone call. That's how you would set up the two. And for your website domain, you're going to put in the contact us page, scan it, and then Google's going to make sure that they can read it. Good. So once the page loads, the contacts, it's considered a submit lead form, and all they have to do is hit that button where they hit submit, and it automatically keeps track of this as doesn't look right. Good. Yeah. So once you set that up, you have that. Where did I go now? Conversion, save and continue. We pick the phone calls, we pick the form, and those are the two ways to. This is great too. If you have a webmaster, email them this, send them the web tag, and they're going to put the tag on your contact us page or on your website. That's really important as well. And then you'll have even more diagnostics on your ads as well. So I'd pick the business form, I pick the call from ads. That's it. It's pretty much scanning my whole website to see if people filled out the forms. We don't care about that stuff because we're not sending them there. And then we are good to go. Good. Let me see if the campaign's running. Good. That is it. So, and just in case there's questions more, because now I can't show you anymore because it's going to take about 24 hours for Google to either say yes, the ad is up and running or not. You'll know by tomorrow. Uh, and that is test the search one first. We'll do a Google Max campaign one later. That one is definitely, you need some experience with Google before you go into that. It's going to start using your videos. But here's a chance to ask any more questions on Google. I'll share my screen again. I'm going to show you again from the beginning what to look at. You want to know your monthly statistics. So before you even start an ad, and this is why we haven't run an ad in maybe 7 months, is now I know what my monthly statistics are. So I know it's 80 to 90 calls. Sometimes it's 100 calls per month organically. And many of them are your current patients looking to call your office. They forgot your phone number, so they go to Google Mac or to Google Maps, and they just click that call button. That's truly what's happening. That's where these calls are from. So you have to assume that patients are calling you. So it's not all organic. We're not getting 82. Well, maybe we are. We are probably getting 100 phone calls a month of new patients, and because we don't accept insurance, whatever, we may lose some of them, but you got to assume a lot of these are your current patients. So this is important. So you can't say ads don't work if you don't know your data. So that's really it. What are you expecting with $500? You have to have an expectation for that. And that's by knowing your lead acquisition. How much does it cost to get a lead to your office? And if for us, it's about $100. So I know if I'm going to put in 500 into Google, I want to see, 5 leads come out of that to our office. And that's usually we get more than that. So it totally works. If you're in a competitive area, you absolutely have to do Google ads. If you're in a rural area, I don't really think you do. I don't even think you need to get into Google Max. You can do a search ad just to stay, competitive with your other clinics around you. But no, if you're in a rural area, I think you're okay with people are just finding you naturally by putting in chiropractor, because there's only going to be, maybe 12 or 20 in a rural area, when in a highly dense area, the list could be infinite. It just keeps going and going and going, right? Depending how far people are willing to drive. So hope that was a good one. You can always go back and rewatch these, and then your feedback from it creates the next video for next week. And we keep going from there. And if you ever need any help, I'm here for you. You can reach out to us at any time. Or if you ever need a second opinion about the stuff that you're doing, we're here for you for that as well. But we'll hang out for a couple more seconds. If there's any more questions, I can answer them. We good? Good stuff. Go out. You got to try the stuff. If you hire people, you just get disappointed because you just don't know what to look for. So if you try this on your own first and give up, that's okay. I'm proud of you. It's absolutely fantastic. That's it, Anna. You just go out and try it, run it. 30 days is all it takes. At least 21 days. At least look at the data in 21 days and be like, okay, is this doing anything? Are we getting more calls at least? And if we are, can we track them? Then there's some cool stuff that we can do for things like using a different phone number, so we know exactly where they're calling. Maybe you could use a Google Voice number. Get a Google Voice number, put that into your Google ad. Now all the calls that are coming from that, are directly coming from your advertisement and not your organic search. Pretty cool, right? Absolutely done. It's going to be SEO discussion next week. That's what we're going to do next week. So let's do how to optimize your SEO, which is guys, it's the foundation of all this. Is like your patients coming in and not eating well and not exercising, and they're hoping chiropractic care is going to change their life. That's what SEO is to your marketing. It's like, I'm going to do Facebook, I'm going to do YouTube, I'm going to do Google ads, and the health and wellness of your online presence sucks. It's going to cost so much more to get your advertisements out there. So keep posting on social media daily. Who cares what it is? Just keep posting. Keep your SEO going. SEO is content, which is also from social media, which is great. So having a LinkedIn profile, having a Pinterest, having a Reddit, having all these other things help, but by like 1%, 2%. right? We want to do the things that do 50%, 60% effectiveness on our SEO. So let's get into that next week and how AI can really help you a lot with that as well. So cool stuff. Thanks for joining. It makes it worth it when people are asking questions. So every single week, rain or shine, we'll be here. Have a great one.